Did you know there's only two people who listens to this podcast? And you're one of them. We are a gang. 3 of us.
Today's pick. It is in Turkish. First I'm going to read the Turkish one. Aydınlığa ulaştım. Aydınlık içimden çıktı. So aydınlık, it means it's light. It has the aroma of enlightened or clarity, but they're not like 100%. It doesn't really mean 100% enlightened or clarity, but it's a light before the sun comes, when the day starts to wake up. Things become clearer because there is light. And then you feel, as a person, you feel light. You start to breathe and you feel alive. And there's a whole combination of it is just coming into a light place. So this says, I've achieved to this light place, and it came from inside of me, or it came out of me. It has spiritual honeys in it that I can dip my finger into. It's not only the spiritual, all the answers come out of me. And how did it happen? I know everything. I know all the answers in the world. So I have been meditating for about 2 years, on and off, trying different techniques, or I haven't achieved, like I haven't followed only one technique for over than 2 months, because I get bored, and I know that it works. It's somehow either my mind gets a bit slackish, just drops it off, and I just kind of want to do something else instead of repeating the same thing all the time, I guess. So I get bored and I leave it. And a couple of months later, I try another type of meditation, but I absolutely think that is one of the best things that helped my mind to settle down. It's not a magic pill. That's really good for the mind. Then I realized that it's really good for the soul. And I start praying. But praying in a different way. Like it's like a mantra, or using only one word. And in Islam, it's I'm quite interested in Islam in these days, by the way. Like before that, I was interested in, say, Buddhism, and I've always interested in some kind of a spirituality. But I don't know my reasons, but I haven't really taken any step towards to really know any of them, because in somehow it all seemed like they have a bit flaws in some part, and their institutions, so they're kind of like a mind controlling systems, religions. The way that people dress, the way that the people who follow this religious organization speak with each other. It's like inner stuff. It's a cult. They have dress code, they have word code, they have speech codes, they have books they follow, and it always put me off, because it's in somehow when you put yourself into a box like that, it means that it meant to me that I had to exclude the rest. But I think there are different types of beliefs, and all the beliefs are, from their viewpoint of view, they're viable for those people. Who am I to say that your belief is not right and my belief is right, or my belief is righter than yours? So I was always put off by that. But in very coincidental a series of experiences or events has taken me to a point that I had quite a bit of free time. And then during this couple months, so okay, let's put. I've been doing pizza deliveries a couple of days a week for my neighbor. So I think that's brilliant. It's given me a different perspective about Turkish people. They're Turkish as well. Turkish people living in a foreign country, and how their internal dynamics, their dynamics with the British people, and it's just those kind of dynamics, those kind of bridges. What kind of bridges work? What kind of language and what kind of relations it's been